To remember, to honor, to educate. This is the threefold mission of the 9/11 Memorial in Overland Park. The now completed memorial stands at the entrance to the Overland Park Fire Training Center, reminding first responders of the sacrifice that may be expected. The centerpiece of the 9/11 Memorial is a 14-foot, 2.5-ton steel artifact from the fallen World Trade Centers. This solemn piece of history stands upright, as it did in the towers. It bears the scars of the attack. Touching the steel conjures up images of that fateful day, a day forever burned into the memory of our nation. Adjacent to the artifact stand 4 educational panels representing the 4 flights that went down on 9/11. These panels bear excerpts from the 9/11 Commission report and tell the stories of the tragedy and heroism that took place on those flights. This educational component assures the 9/11 Memorial will teach our children the events of that day for generations to come. An angular timeline acts as a sundial that each September 11th marks the times the 4 flights went down. All of this accented by an aperture in the top of the artifact. It's believed this hole was cut to pull the beam from the wreckage at Ground Zero, and the architects have fittingly incorporated it into the design, bringing life and animation to the memorial. On the east side of the memorial pad stands the victims panel. This panel contains the almost 3,000 names of those who perished in the attacks on our nation on September 11th, 2001. The names appear in alphabetical order, each equal in dignity, each a life lost. As a symbol of our nation's tears, the memorial contains a weeping wall. This fountain consists of 3 eroded metal panels and represents the indelible image of survivors with white powder-caked faces emerging from the debris cloud at Ground Zero, trails of tears streaking down their faces. Finally, the walkways into the 9/11 Memorial are marked with granite flooring tiles from the World Trade Centers. These tiles bear the inscription, "Honoring Footsteps Gone Silent," and provide a fitting gateway into the memorial. The 9/11 Memorial in Overland Park was built entirely with private donations and stands as a tribute to the generosity and tenacity of this community. Individuals and companies from both sides of the state line came together to build this icon. Needless to say, the Overland Park Fire Department is humbled and honored to be the caretakers of this memorial. Please make it a priority to visit the 9/11 Memorial. It truly ranks among the jewels of our community. It's free of charge and open to the public. Run your hand across the steel beam. Feel the scars. Teach your children. And keep alive the memories of those lost. To remember, to honor, to educate, the 9/11 Memorial in Overland Park.